Anna Maria Chen here for Corporate Profile with your top headlines for July 3rd, 2013. Today on CP Reports, MOMA PS1 gives $85,000 to young architect, restaurant owner gives employee Shrooms, and Snowden's options are dwindling. As part of its 14-year-old Young Architects program, MOMA PS1 gives a young architect $85,000 to build an experimental party pavilion to provide shade for its events courtyard in Queens. This weekend, the museum unveiled the winner, a 30-foot tall wall fabricated out of scraps from 3,000 Ithaca skateboards. The structure built by Coda Architects is anchored to the ground by giant PVC balloons filled with water. The skateboard scraps are recycled waste products of skateboard manufacturing and are referred to as bones and blanks. The YAP program has received mixed reviews as the program does give young architects the opportunity to create some very cool structures, but some critics argue that the curators generally choose crazier proposals that exceed the $85,000 budget. Those who play by the rules are usually passed over. Among the finalists was Temp Agency, whose proposal entitled My Hair planned to build seating and giant shading structures out of discarded hair collected from salons and barbershops in New York City. West Village restaurant Sticky Fingers joint, which many may know from Bobby Flay's show 3 Days to Open, is now being sued by a former employee. Former waitress Sophie Rasmussen claims that co-owner Paul Abrahamian tricked her into eating shrooms during what he called a blind taste test in front of restaurant staff. Sophie claims she was asked to attend a tasting in the kitchen where she was instructed to close her eyes, and expecting to try one of their new chicken dishes, she was surprised when the owner shoved a handful of hallucinogenic mushrooms in her mouth. Rasmussen did not immediately report the incident because she claims she was threatened by her boss. She has since quit after 3 months with Sticky Fingers joint and has filed a formal complaint. Co-owner Jonathan Sherman denies all allegations, stating, "This is a false claim. We are confident we will be vindicated once it goes through the legal system." Hopefully, Sophie has learned her lesson to never trust anyone who instructs you to close your eyes and open your mouth. With his options dwindling after having asylum requests flat out denied by Brazil, India, and Poland and another 11 countries, saying they could only consider his request if he was at one of their embassies or borders, Edward Snowden received some hope yesterday from Bolivia and Venezuela. Bolivian President Evo Morales came forward on Tuesday to say that he would be willing to grant Snowden asylum, saying, "Yes, why not?" The president of Venezuela, Nicolas Maduro, also came forward to say, what crime has he committed? Did he kill anyone? Did he plant a bomb and kill anyone? No, much better. He has prevented wars, and he has stopped illegalities being committed against the entire world. For this, he deserves the protection of the world. However, neither country has officially granted him asylum, and so he continues to wait it out sitting in Moscow's international airport. That wraps up the news stories for July 3rd, 2013. Be sure to check back daily to stay updated on headlines from around the world.